The next question, the member for Scarborough-Guildwood.
Thank you, Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Long-Term Care. Extendicare Guildwood is nestled in a loving community. Every year we have a parade and the whole community gathers and marches by the long-term care facility. That facility is currently in a raging outbreak. In fact, half of the residents have contacted COVID-19. 27 have died. 25 staff have contacted this disease. The community is crying for help. Will you appoint a hospital to take over the management of Extendicare Guildwood so that we can preserve lives?
Minister of Long-Term Care.
Thank you, Speaker, and thank you for the question. I appreciate your community rallying around your long-term care home. I think communities can be very, very important to support our long-term care homes. We've taken measures, our government, across this pandemic, regularly, at time of need. When homes were in crises, we acted. We are monitoring, keeping track of our homes, the worst-hit homes. We have even gone to the point of calling in the Canadian Armed Forces. These are all serious decisions that impact the ability of our homes to function reasonably well. Some of them are in crises, and that's why we've had to issue the mandatory management order. Other homes, they may be in crises, but we're managing to coordinate and collaborate with local hospitals, with other agencies, and finding a way forward for these homes. There has to be a collaborative process to this. We need to be supporting our homes and the staff that work there. Issuing a mandatory management order is a last resort. I believe very much that our homes, they're gradually coming out of this, our outbreaks are reducing, and we are getting a handle on this even in the homes that are in a dire situation. Thank you.
Thank you. The supplementary question.
Speaker, I appreciate the hesitation that I hear, but right now there are 30 people walking in front of Extendicare Guildwood in protest. They are asking this government to act and to act quickly. I spoke with the daughters of Teresa de Cruz. They put their mom in Extendicare Guildwood just 2 months ago. She was healthy and COVID-free, and sadly, she has passed away from this disease in just 8 weeks. We need the province to use the power that is available so that we can save lives. Will you act, and will you act today to connect this long-term care facility in outbreak with the hospital resources that are available and waiting to be used?
Minister of Long-Term Care.
Thank you, Speaker, and thank you again. We take all of these situations extremely seriously, and that's why we work with Public Health Ontario, Ontario Health, our hospitals in the area. We've had tremendous support coming from our acute care hospitals to help our long-term care homes. These are actively monitored. We have our inspectors in touch every day. There are other inspections going on through labour. We are aware of the circumstances of the homes in terms of testing, in terms of PPE, in terms of infection prevention and control. And all of these measures are taken on a regular basis. We are looking at how we can support the homes, and the hospitals have really risen to the challenge. It's not an easy time for anyone right now, and looking at every measure that can be taken. If there is a worry about PPE, there is a route to access that. If there's concerns about incidents, there is an action line that can be called. We want to make sure that the communication is maintained with our homes, and make sure the collaboration is occurring, and we are getting support to all homes. Thank you.